distinguished leaders, investors, partners, and friends of Rwanda. Still good morning, so good morning. It's a real pleasure for me and for us at the Rwanda Development Board to welcome you to this Invest in Rwanda session. I mentioned it earlier this morning, but I'd like to reiterate it. We are a continent that consumes more and more, and our workforce undoubtedly will shape the global economy for decades to come. So in this environment, investors are looking for countries that can offer more than an opportunity. They are looking for stability, clarity, speed, and execution. They are looking for places where projects can move, institutions can coordinate, and capital can become productive growth. This is the context in which Rwanda presents its investment proposition. Our vision has always been shaped by a clear understanding of our realities. The vision is to become a trusted hub for investment, logistics, and services, serving not only our domestic market, but also the wider region. That vision was born from necessity. Rwanda is landlocked, roughly 1,400 kilometers from the nearest seaport. We have a relatively small domestic market, and after the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, we had to rebuild not only our economy and infrastructure, but also trust, institutions, and confidence in the state. We had to practically rebuild the social contract, the bond between people and government. These realities became the basis of our strategy. Because we are landlocked, we focused on connectivity, logistics, aviation, services, and sectors where reliability and speed matter. Because our domestic market is relatively small, but we have a large regional catchment area, we positioned Rwanda as a platform for regional growth. And because trust had to be rebuilt, institutional credibility, speed, execution, predictability have become one of Rwanda's strongest competitive advantage. For investors in the room today, Rwanda should therefore be seen not only as a domestic market alone, but as a base from which companies can serve the wider region. COMESA, East African Community, the Great Lakes region, and so on. This is why the business environment has been central to our development model. We believe that governance is infrastructure. Predictability, speed, trust in institutions are also infrastructures. And they help, determine the speed of approvals and the ease with which we solve problems that investors inevitably encounter. The Rwanda Development Board was created to make this work in practice. RDB gives investors a clear point of entry into government, coordinates across institutions, reduces friction, works to solve problems early, and to support investors beyond initial registration. We operate a one-stop center that brings together 24 agencies and provides in excess of 400 services. And we are continuously investing to digitize our processes so that we can make the process even smoother for investors. This approach is reflected, the results of the approach are reflected in our recent performance. In 2025, Rwanda's economy grew by 9.4%, demonstrating strong momentum and resilience. We recorded $1.1 billion worth of foreign private capital inflows in 2024, a 23% increase from 2023. That's pretty large year on year. And in 2025, we registered $2.7 billion worth of investment commitments across priority sectors, including real estate, manufacturing, agro-processing, mining, and many other areas. We are now entering a new phase of growth. Vision 2050 and the National Strategy for Transformation 2 place enterprise, capital, innovation, productivity, and exports at the center of our development agenda. The opportunities are concrete. In agro-industry, we focus on processing, value addition, cold chain packaging, and export-ready supply chains. In health and life sciences, we are building a stronger manufacturing base, supported by Rwanda's Food and Drugs Authority achievement of WHO Maturity Level 3 and BioNTech's first commercial scale mRNA vaccine initiative in Africa being done here. In logistics, we are strengthening our role as a gateway into East and Central Africa through continued investment in transports, aviation, and trade infrastructure. The new Kigali International Airport will increase our passenger capacity 8-fold, from the current 1 million to 8 million. So the airport most of you landed on has a capacity of about 1 million passengers. The one that is being built and that will be commissioned in 2028 will have a capacity of 8 million, about 25 minutes from the city. In mining, mineral exports reached close to $900 million and supported more than 90,000 jobs. There are opportunities in energy, in tourism, and much more. Across these sectors, Rwanda, we are looking for investors who can add value, expand production, build supply chains, create jobs, develop skills, open markets, and grow from Rwanda locally, but also into the region. We're not only looking for capital, we're looking for partners who bring technology, operating experience, market access, and long-term commitments. Our value proposition is not that we have the largest markets. It is that we have one of the most reliable platforms from which to build. We offer stability, institutional coordination, a reform mindset, access to the region, and a government that understands that execution matters. So as we begin this session, our message is simple. If you're looking for a stable and reliable platform from which to invest, operate, and grow in Rwanda and across, Rwanda is ready to work with you and help turn that ambition into results. We invite you to invest in Rwanda, grow from Rwanda, and build with Rwanda. Thank you very much.